Started. Welcome to the enchanting port city of Ka Maluhia, a vibrant hub where the splendor of nature intertwines seamlessly with the maritime trade and diplomacy. As you step onto its docks, a gentle breeze carries the scent of the sea and the sweet fragrance of blooming flowers. The city's architecture harmonizes with the natural surroundings, with buildings crafted from living wood and adorned with the intricate carvings that depict mythical creatures and ancient tales. Ka Maluhia is renowned for its neutral ground, a sanctuary where representatives from distant lands come together in a peaceful accord. Here, emissaries from kingdoms and factions negotiate treaties, trade agreements, and share knowledge, all under the watchful eye of the towering trees that encompass the city. The canopy overhead creates a dapple play of sunlight and shadow, casting a serene ambiance over the bustling streets and lively markets. The city's inhabitants, a blend of many ancestries, live in harmony with nature, their lives intertwined with the forest that embraces Ka Maluhia. Creative artisans and druidic scholars stroll the streets, conversing with traders and diplomats. The bustling harbor is filled with magnificent ships, their sails billowing in the wind, as sailors from distant lands exchange tales of their seafaring adventures. Venturing deeper into the city, you also discover enchanted marketplaces where vibrant flowers bloom year round. Hidden glens and sacred groves invite those attuned to nature to seek solace and wisdom. Nestled within the majestic branches of an ancient paper maple tree, the open tree tavern exudes an enchanting aura. Its wooden structure, crafted from the very tree that nurtures it, emanates a warm and rustic charm. As patrons step through the whimsical carved door, they are greeted by a cozy interior adorned with tapestries depicting legendary tales of forest creatures. The aroma of freshly brewed spirits and hearty meals fills the air, inviting weary travelers to share their tales under the gentle glow of tree branch chandeliers. Let me get the scene up for you guys. Oh, phooey.
Ah,
There we go. That looks better. See, it's a nice thing to be able to see what you guys see on my player view. Because I know when that situation occurs. As you each find your way into this tavern, you are able to make your way to a table. And once you have all gathered, a dwarf woman with a long braid of brown and white hair walks up to your table, looking quite tuckered. Hello, dears. Sorry about the long wait. I'm a little short-handed today. As she quickly begins to dab her face with a relatively clean-looking cloth. I am Kimona, the owner of the Open Tree, and I will be serving y'all. Uh, Today, we have the maple leaf salad, which pairs nicely with our golden maple ale, or the maple smoked silverfin is excellent with the dark maple cider. Of course, we have other ales and ciders as well. Unfortunately, we are not serving the blue dancing fairy cider until further notice. If you need rooms, we only have 3 left, 2 doubles and a suite that sleeps 6. Oh, I'm sorry, menus. As she reaches into the center of the table and uh, dragging her hand from the center towards each of you, uh, a magical display scrolls out as you see the
my.
menu before you. Let me pull that menu up for you.
Wow.
No rush.
Open tree. That's what it's called. I wrote Elkin.
What was it?
Open tree.
Yes, open tree. Mhm. There's no rush. I have plenty of others to visit. I will be right back.
Thank you, Miss Camina.
Yes, thank you very
Thank you
much.
so much.
As she
So,
departs, why don't we go around the table and have you guys introduce and describe your characters? Um,
That's
because we are streaming it, so not nobody else knows except for you guys and me. So we'll go ahead and start. I don't know if you guys are in the same order on there as you are here. You are. Perfect. We'll start at the top of the list here on Discord and move on down. So starting with Aaron.
Oh, okay. Ko is your friendly, tanky boy kineticist. He's a tall, muscular, green-skinned, dirty ginger that can't be bothered to wear shirt or shoes. From what you guys know of his history, he's from the Mallhaven / Dirt Cross area. He wasn't really a fan of some of the shenanigans that happen over there, so moved out here. Likes to help around the town, mostly with like gardens, tracking people down, that kind of thing. But otherwise, he's a pretty chill, plucky dude. Not a mean bone in his body.
Very nice. Baines.
My character is William G. Maryblood. He is a lawful good cleric. He's 21 years old, 5'11", clocking in at 185. Uh, he's pretty unassuming. He is red-haired. Um, he grew up with three different teachers. They were all undead, and they all provided roles. So, like, one taught him like scholarly stuff. One taught him how to heal, and then the other taught him to fight. That's also where his name is derived. It's all part of their names. So he just traveled around and healed people out of the goodness of his heart, and is trying to eliminate disease, death, and everything from the world, just make it a utopia.
Excellent. Julian.
So I'm playing Nathan, kind of like a naturalist wizard. He also is from the Durcross domain. Um, he didn't have a rough upbringing, but his family, with a little bit more ambition than the Durcross domain was able to accommodate, moved westward into the Silcross Kingdom, um, and they changed their names and sort of integrated into society. Nathan has always had a fascination with nature, um, always tremendously curious and interested in the ways that nature is able to solve problems that we are we as a society are still dealing with. So that's always been a big fascination with him, and this sort of developed into this scientific slash magical path. Um, yeah, that's pretty much him.
All
So
right.
is he a wizard hippie? Is that what we're talking about here?
Yes, he's a wizard hippie. I was picturing
Yeah.
like eight 60s 70s like Stanford collegiate sort of thing. So he's like a hippie, but like academic hippie.
I'm also a hippie. I'm just a redneck hippie.
All right. Mike.
Sure. So I'm playing Azin. He is a human monk that was technically born in Dirt Cross, but after his parents sold themselves into servitude to sort of foster his academic aptitudes, he spent most of his life in North Shore in Silkmore. And sort of trying to make good on his parents' sacrifice and investment, he studied hard. He worships Aurori, and has an inclination, like a fondness for magical artifacts, and he works the Temple of Wisdom as a retriever, which is something that I just made up for. Like, I don't know, I don't want to conflict with anything, but we collect magical scrolls and artifacts from dangerous locations. So he's one of the red shirts they send in to hopefully not die on a pit of spikes. He's a little self-serious and believes in truth and knowledge and improving yourself, but he does not have much in the way of social graces because charisma is a 10. And we're here now because I heard there were maybe artifacts afoot, so perhaps without official leave, we have come to investigate and possibly retrieve them from ill use.
Very nice. And then Shane.
I am playing Albert Mancini. He was born and raised in Starhorn to a family of innkeepers, and so he got to know a lot of people that were coming through, and he got to hear a lot of stories and get a lot of like little gifts and trinkets from all over the world from all of these people, and he learned how to tell stories, and he learned how to bullshit really well, and he turned himself into a con man, and he kind of traveled around the free cities, and eventually he wound up with a fake fortune teller act, conning old ladies out of their family jewels and stuff like that, and has found himself. You see just a small halfling, small even for a halfling, wearing elaborate, showy robes and a giant, enormous turban that he has to like balance on his head with one hand.
Excellent. Hey, Mike. I know on my end I'm getting a lot of artifacts from you. Would you mind checking your input sensitivity on Discord?
Sure.
Okay. As you guys spend a little bit of time catching up, Komina again steps around to you. So, any chance to decide on meals tonight? And out of character, I'm going to say don't worry about cost tonight on this, because I know you guys are at level 1, so.
Oh,
Well, Komina, I appreciate all your hospitality. I will go ahead and take whatever you suggest. As the owner, I know you probably have the absolute best taste.
Alright, very well. Meal, drink for you.
Did you know that maple was my favorite? I would also like a meal and a drink.
Very good.
It's not too much trouble.
Mike, I think whatever you did was
Yeah.
opposite of what you wanted to do.
Yeah, it's worse now,
Was
Mike.
it? Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Hold on, let me try going. I'm not used to changing these settings, so let me just go the other way then.
Might just be easier to switch to push to talk.
Yep.
Miss Polina, I'd be happy to take a salad with an ale if you don't mind.
Oh, I'm sorry, what was that?
I'd be happy to take a salad with an ale.
Salad ale, okay. And then anything for you two? As she looks at Azan and I want to say Anthony, but that Nathan.
I'll ask if they have any specials tonight.
We've actually been smoking the fish for a good little while, falling right off. It's quite nice.
Oh, that sounds wonderful. I always love trying local specialties.
Very nice. As you see, she brings her rag back up to her face to clean it a little bit. And then for you, as she looks at Azan. Mike?
Hello?
Alright. I can hear you now. I heard the hello.
Hello?
Are we having push to talk issues?
heard was the hello again.
You may want to just push and hold. It's not toggle.
How are we doing right now?
That was better.
Okay, I'll do. Thank you for your patience. Slider was mentioned, and I'm interested also applying.
All right. I will. I'll be right out with those meals. As you guys are able to enjoy sitting there, you begin to hear shouting out at the front door. And as you look over, you see that Kamina is yelling and appears to be in quite a state as these three men have entered. As the yelling has caught your guys' attention, you start to hear, "You've caused enough problems. You've been banned. Next time I see you, the guards will have you."
Zini, did you?
So yeah, Will immediately hops up and runs over. It's like, Komina, I certainly know there's not a problem. And then he'll look at the three gentlemen and be like, isn't that right? No problems?
The one closest to you snickers. No, no problem. As they begin to walk out.
What do they look like?
The three individuals you're looking at are all human. They have a darker skin tone, though not like it's their natural skin tone. Um, Almost like something that would come from working in the sun for so long periods of time. Um, but yeah, I'll go ahead and get a perception check from anyone who's looking. This would be a blind. So, yeah, you click on the one with the crossed out eye. That'll roll it blind. Otherwise, you can hold control.
So are we all rolling perception checks?
If you were wanting to look and be observant during this encounter, if you were just wanting to just sit back and listen, you're welcome to just sit back and listen.
There's no.
Oh, that's funny. It rolls a dice with question marks on it.
Yeah. Makes it so you guys can't see it, but I can. Alright. As you guys were...
Mine is not rolling.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you know why? I think it's because I have it popped out.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. It might be the settings to where it requires another pop out that says, "Hey, are you doing any other circumstantial stuff?"
Right.
So, okay. Um, Nathan, and Mancini. As you guys were looking at these individuals, you noticed that they were wearing an emblem of the Dirt Cross domain on their what looks to be uniforms, almost as if they work for the Dirt Cross domain somewhere here within the city.
Is that unusual for Ka Maluhia?
Yes, it can be. Depends on the station of the individual. And so, as you guys were coming into the city of Ka Maluhia, you guys would have arrived at docks, depending on what nation you're arriving from. So in this case, Ko would have arrived at the Dirt Domain docks within Ka Maluhia. And then the rest of you would have been from the Silkmore Kingdom docks. And while everything faces the north, they do have them on separate sides of the city just to also help with keeping the peace.
Is there that that are the tensions that high that they have to actually segregate people from both nations? Are they like anytime there's interaction they're gonna be at arms?
Not always, and not recently. There have been times in the past, but not presently. And currently there are no high tensions between the nations.
Interesting.
It's just a precautionary measure. And having them separated does not seem to cause any conflict. In fact, most of the waterfront is basically a very long harbor, where in the middle is just a massive number of fishing boats. You wish you were intimidating something right now.
Just completely accidental.
Don't worry, when your food arrives, you can intimidate it.
I can't even intimidate my food.
Well, with that natural 20, you probably could.
Yeah, that's fair.
At least it'd move up from a critical failure to just a failure.
Your food starts to chew you up.
Alright. As William steps forward and encourages the gentleman to leave, Komina quickly dashes back behind the counter and through a set of doors.
Oh, okay. Are they Williams?
You kind of cut out there for me, Mike.
Sorry. I said, are they leaving at Williams' direction?
So the individuals are going back out the main door, which they didn't get much into the tavern itself before Kamina approached them.
So I'll just step outside and watch them and make sure they're there.
As you step outside, you notice that they seem to be talking quite closely together. And you see that they're pointing in different directions before they seem to agree on something and head in a direction not directly north towards the docks, but a little bit off to the side, almost like they're going to go to another tavern or something else.
Okay. So I'll pop my head back in and inform the rest of my friends. I see some ruffians, and I don't necessarily think they are up to anything good. I shall be following them. Would anybody like to join me?
Would you like company?
I feel as though they're up to no good.
That depends on if your company is lethal. I like to resolve problems without taking life.
Oh, why? I
I've
don't
always
want to hurt anybody if we don't have to.
Wonderful.
We're going.
I'd sooner talk my way into and out of the situations, but I've been known to handle myself well in the past.
Well, if you have the gift of gab, it will save me from having to do so much speaking. Much obliged. And then I just start walking out.
Do we have any optics on what Comina's doing in that back area, or is it leave a guess?
Um, You guys do not have any sight of her. She did rush back there pretty quickly, and how she was reacting to these individuals being in her tavern, something seems off.
Does somebody want to wait here for the food? Make sure it doesn't go missing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, we have a bunch of food coming. I'll stay here. Yeah. Uh, um, I don't know. Just seems odd to run and chase after people for what may have been an innocent situation.
I don't know.
People are tend to get kicked out of establishments for good reasons. I'd like to go check on the owner.
Okay. As you start to head back towards the bar, she comes out from the back room. You see her rubbing her face quite hard. Uh, Sorry. Oh yes, your order. I'll go place that.
I'd like to tell her that the water is irrelevant and ask if she's.
I'll be okay as long as I don't have to see those men ever again.
Howdy, guess. I take it.
Worse. My daughters went missing. 2 nights ago, those scoundrels were here and they were giving my daughters a hard time. That night, while I was in the kitchen, they left. Apparently, my girls went with them. My girls don't leave work. Not like that. I have a bad feeling about it.
Did you to the guards or authorities?
Yeah, all they had to say was girls would be girls. And the most they would do is put their names on the missing persons bulletin. Do you know how long that thing's gotten? There's over a dozen names on that list now.
This is new.
No. This list has been up there for over a month now.
Shoot. And I'm like, well, that's
What was that?
bad news. Um, 2 days have been missing. 2 days, just to confirm.
Yes, it's been 2 days now.
Well, let's go see what we can do and see if they know anything. And
Yeah.
Mancini's gonna like turn and try and follow the guys out of the tavern.
I'll start your order when you guys get back then.
We'll work up an appetite.
I'd like to thank her and say that I guess we're going to go get some air first.
Oh, before you go, I did hear that they work at the warehouse for the Dirt Crust domain. I don't know if that might help. But I know politically you can only go there if you have a guest or are a guest from someone from Dirt Crust domain. So whatever you guys do, be careful.
Thank you so much. We'll be back in short order. And if we're following, obviously, and share what we discussed.
Okay. So sharing what you discussed with Kamina, as you guys go after these individuals, how are you? Oh, I gotta select your guys' tokens. That would definitely make a difference. How do you guys intend to pursue?
That's a
I suggest the rest of you hang back because they don't know who you are, or no. I suggest the rest of you hang back. They don't know who you are, and they don't know who you're associated with. So if I follow them and am seen, that is no problem. They might confront me, but you follow me, and they would not see you.
I mean, might be able to help you if it gets sticky. I'm kind of from the same area they are.
That is why you follow me.
All right, that's how you want to do it.
Okay, but if we get in anything sticky, just let me do the talking. Do the talking.
Please do. If I am confronted, advance. This is just trying to add another element of subterfuge and stealth.
In that case, I will range about the area, trying to look ahead while following them.
Okay. Um. So it sounds like William's going to be doing something. Alright, yeah, I'll let you guys decide what it is exactly you're doing. It looks like I'm just waiting on William and Azan for what.
Exploration activities didn't pop out for me.
Oh, it didn't?
Yeah.
There you go.
Should I refresh? Or never mind.
Azan, did a pop out window asking you what your exploration activities would be show up?
yes, it did.
Ah, perfect.
I'm assuming the export is what it's sounding like.
Or
Uh,
would it be track, or what would the closest thing be? Like I figured it would be tracking, or can I follow them and try to avoid them?
you could do either one. I,
Okay,
if you're
right.
wanting to do the stealthy approach, then avoid notice is what you're going to want.
Okay, sorry, I'm a little changed.
Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
The chat window is continuing to show. Yeah, it's doing that. Like I can't see the bottom.
Oh, you can't see the bottom.
Yeah.
Interesting. I will investigate that between sessions.
If I pop it out, I can see it.
Alright, I'll investigate that between sessions. So, um, if you have something that you need to roll, so if you're tracking, that'll be survival. And if you're doing avoid notice, I will need a stealth check. So I believe that is Nathan on survival and William on stealth.
Would we also roll, like, if I was following for stealth, would I also roll stealth? I don't
Avoid.
remember how follow the leader works, or follow the expert.
Do we have somebody who's an expert?
At this level, you do not. So, following the expert, yeah, that does require them to be an expert. So,
Oh, okay.
so yeah, so Azan and Mancini, I'm gonna have you guys choose different ones. avoid notice. All right. If I can get you guys to roll private stealth checks. Well, Mancini, I've already got yours.
Quick question. I had a public one. I don't know how to roll a private stealth check.
If you hold
Like
control,
how do it is okay.
yeah, control will
Gotcha.
make
Do you want
any
another
roll.
one, or are you good with that?
I'm good with that one. Yeah, control will make any roll a blind roll.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay. As you begin to follow these individuals, you see at one point they stop outside of a tavern, and one of them goes inside, comes out with 3 bottles, handing one to each of the others before they start drinking them and walking to the north. Eventually, you
Can
find.
I make what tavern is this so I know that they deal with characters of ill repute?
It looks like they went inside a potion shop actually, and seeing as how they move pretty quickly to keep moving afterwards, maybe they did or did not pay for those potions that they drank.
I see.
But as you guys tail them, you find that they start walking through a park that seems empty for the most part, as it is late in the evening at this point. There doesn't seem to be There doesn't seem to be any other individuals out and about at the park at this time. But these 3 seem to be just walking onwards, almost as if they have a destination in mind at this moment.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
In between our starting point and this park, have we passed any other like taverns or bars?
You've passed a few, but nothing as grandiose as the open tree. And everything else seems much more simple, and not as lively.
Okay. Trying to ascertain, like, well, if they just wanted to get somewhere else to drink, like that option technically.
Well, it sounded like they're walking towards a destination.
I think we follow until we see where they're going.
Oh, can we, based on our knowledge, can we guess where they're going, like their trajectory and knowledge of the area?
Based on their trajectory, it almost looks like they might be heading to the warehouses, the warehouse district. And
We maybe want to.
you would
Do
know.
we maybe want to stop them and see if we can like get any information from them before they get to the warehouse, where there's presumably more? Or do we just want to follow them there and do some scouting?
I think we should follow them.
Yeah, if you know where they call home, it'll be easy to find them again later if you need to.
Yeah, we don't. They're going the direction of the warehouses, but we don't know for sure that that's where they're going.
When you address not the children, you do not scold the children directly, you scold the parent. Whoever is in charge might have more information.
I vibe with that.
Okay.
The warehouses are that area is restricted to that are like citizens of Dirtcross.
Yes. So that's the docks that are restricted. The warehouses are even more so. And so getting in there, you would have to be careful not to be uh, identified, and because at that point you might be asked to leave, or you might even just be straight up jailed, depending on what you're doing. So, being in someone's warehouse district, you have to be careful.
Even if there's someone that are traveling there are from Dricross?
Even then, you do have to be careful, though not as careful. During the day, it's not a problem. During the night, now it gets a little questionable. But if you're from another nation, like the Silkmore Nation, or Silkmore Kingdom, then they have very low tolerance for you being there at night.
We might want to say hello before they get there, then, gentlemen.
Yeah, knowing that, I think intercepting them would be a great idea.
I agree.
All right. So marching forward to intercept and have a conversation with these gentlemen. Sorry, I thought I was going to sneeze there for a second. Oh. Oh, there we go. As you catch up, not too far behind from them, they're kind of right behind, just past a statue as they head off in their direction. Let me go ahead and pull you guys to this scene. There we go. Yep, that works perfect. Marching order, guys, for you guys. I'm just gonna put down square. Stick to the pathway, I would say. But you're welcome to be within that square that I just drew.
Are we confronting them now, or are we still just following to see where they go?
It sounded like
like
Yeah,
we
we're
were confront them.
prepping. Because if they get
We
to the
are?
warehouse district, we won't be able to talk to them.
Okay. Then I think Mancini's going to go in the lead and just try and call to them and say, "Excuse me, guys, you were just at the Open Tree Tavern, I think, and you're wearing your obviously Dirt Cross workers. We were wondering, we haven't seen the cute kitchen girls around anymore, and they said something about meeting with some Dirt Cross guys. That wouldn't happen to be you, would it?"
one of them looks back. Yeah, they are cute.
Yeah.
What does it matter, though? They're not with
Well,
you.
well, not yet. But if I knew where they were, I was making progress. Do you know what happened to them?
For a few coins, we might know. As they start looking at each other and chuckling.
Well, I don't have any coins, but I can tell you your fortune.
Hmm. Rather have a fortune than be told a fortune.
Wouldn't we all?
While they're talking, can I move around to the side to try and make sure that it's in the path,
Yeah, you
even
can.
though the path is here? Oh,
Can I try to make an impression?
Oh. Yeah, go ahead and roll. Put the rules out for that one. 'Cause that.
Yes, let me see.
Make an impression. All right. Go ahead and roll that diplomacy for me, if you would, please.
All right. Open or hidden?
Hidden, please. Well, I suppose. I suppose I can let you read my fortune. As one of them steps up to you, the other two kind of
All right.
move a little bit. Not too sure. So they're going to move into a little more defensive position right there.
A little unsure. Would I? So I have fortune telling lore and I have performance. I don't know what I would use for this.
You are welcome to use either one. Whichever one you
Great, because
feel.
performance is way better.
Okay.
So Mancini's going to like make a big show of looking at his hand and studying it in depth. And at one point, he's just going to full on spit in the guy's palm and rub it around a little bit. And tell him that I see great fortune in your future. Oh, you have much to look forward to.
He'll turn back to the other two. See, I'm gonna have a good night tonight. Too bad those girls are gone. Shut up, you idiot.
Gone where?
Oh, I don't know.
Gone with who? Gone. Like I said, like I'm sweet on those girls too. I'd love to know what happened.
Well, I don't think your legs are going to carry you fast enough to catch up to them.
Where are they heading?
Somewhere where we'll probably never see them again. But that's enough talking. We need to get back to work.
You want any help?
So when they say that, I want to make myself very well seen if I'm not already, and just you need to be telling us where the girls went, and I just want to stand menacing.
There you go. Roll your intimidation. That one could be a public roll.
Oh. He's about to create a diplomatic situation right here.
Yeah, we're not telling you anyways. Not that we know.
Then I'm afraid you'll be escorting us to your employers.
No. They won't let us bring anyone in. They know we're the lowest of the low. We haul crates. We don't bring in guests. Especially guests that are rude and spit in our hands.
Are they carrying crates right now?
Right now, no. I know the
Okay.
artwork, but no. They have plenty of bottles on their belt loops, though.
Like alcohol bottles?
Possibly.
I believe you might have misunderstood me. You're taking it as a request. Your compliance is not optional. I like to crack my knuckles.
As if, as the one nearest you grabs a bottle off of his waistband And I will go ahead and have you guys roll initiative as we get into our first encounter.
Hot day.
Not a big deal, but did Mancini what like off? I would like to know.
Did Mancini what?
Did that spit off his hand?
Oh no, absolutely not. He's just fucking with him. But like, I got to spit in the dude's palm.
Oh, if only you were a kobold. Acid.
Oh yeah.
Right. I love seeing all the different artwork. Oh, hello. I don't want that. Alright, that combat timer in the top right corner, ignore that. I don't want that active at all. So, that's my bad.
If you double click it, it'll hide.
Alright. But that does bring us to initiative. Alright. Surprised that didn't pop out. This one was not happy. He's going to move up to Mancini, and he is going to try and clobber him. So 1, 2. No, he is not going to strike you, as he is a little clumsy.
Well, heck, what's that forward? Okay. I'm gonna do the cool looking channel of the elements. Doesn't give a description. I fucking love it.
Oh gosh. If you click on it, the description scrolls down.
No, I meant for you.
It does. If you
Oh,
click,
okay. It is showing it. Okay. Okay.
Click on the little eye and it makes it scrollable.
Cool. As long as you can see it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a cool little aura animation.
yeah, that's the
It's,
token turn.
I'll move right up here as I'm channeling the elements and sucker punching.
All right. Your connected aura is
Earth and wood.
Sweet.
But I'll go and make an impulse attack. And it's gonna be a rock fist.
all right.
Holy shit!
Way to start it off.
Yeah. Okay.
Weighted dice not.
And then the magical effect one.
Yeah. It does.
Holy shit!
Is it spell or is it bludgeoning? Because it's looking like.
Well,
All right.
it is a prime spell technically, but I'm doing bludgeoning damage.
In that case, I'm going to say your choice, which is not much of a choice because I know what you're choosing.
What are you doing? Because I don't know what you're. I'm gonna roll evens odds kind of thing.
Ah, okay.
It's that. Rattled
All right.
is huge for one round. Otherwise, it does damage.
All right. So normal damage and confused for a round. Okay.
So the channel doesn't move. Well, the channel gives me the blast, so I got one more action to go.
Yep. And then we've got.
You know what? We're gonna go ahead and get earthy.
All right. Let me get this confused on him. See if that might. There we go.
So what you guys will see is he'll walk up and his fist is gonna get like the rocks on the ground are gonna come up and join his fist as he goes and sucker punches the guy. And after he sucker punches, the rocks continue to crawl over the rest of his body and become basically full plate armor.
Very nice. All right, Mancini. Are you talking to Aura like that?
So I have, as part of my implement, is I have an aura around me. I have a 15-foot emanation.
Okay. So
Let me
when
put
you
it in the chat.
Yeah, I was gonna say when you do it, it should. Okay, so yeah, right now how it'll work is as a template, but that means that I have to move it with you as you move, which obviously is not ideal.
No, that's not great.
What to do for you?
So I can't find how to just add it to the chat, so you guys can all see this. But
So if you
it's initiate.
hover over the thing itself on the left side, let's see here. What is it for? Exploit?
This is under the initiate benefit for the regalia. I'm under feats right now.
Okay, under feats. Oh, so the regalia. Yeah, I would just pop out regalia in its entirety.
Okay. I don't see a little thing to add that to the chat.
So if you go to the word, the little icon to the left will change to a speech
I
bubble.
see. Yeah. There we go.
And so that'll work with pretty much any action item, anything like that.
Oh, gotcha. That'll send anything to the chat that has an icon.
Yes.
I get it. So basically, my turban is regalia, and because he's balancing it in one hand because it's like way too big, I'm holding my regalia. I gain an air of authority and bolster the courage of allies who believe in me. Aids when I attempt to convince others. I gain a +1 circumstance bonus to deception, diplomacy, and intimidation checks. Allies who can see can follow the expert to follow even when I'm only trained in a skill, and then you get +1 to that.
Nice.
When I'm holding it, I gain an inspiring aura that stokes the courage of myself and all allies, and a 15-foot emanation who can see me, granting a +1 status bonus to saving throws against fear. Would also, anytime during a turn that I reduce my frightened value by 1, I reduce the frightened value of all my allies inside the aura by 1.
Nice.
Oh, I don't get anything more fun than that. You guys are more resistant to fear while you're inside the aura. It's not until I reach higher levels that you actually get something.
It's still cool.
Yep.
It's helpful. Definitely. Okay, then I want to... where's my actions? I'm going to exploit vulnerability against the first one.
All right. And trigger an object.
I can. Why won't it open?
Yeah, in the chat log, you click on the text and it'll give you the full description.
Oh, there we go. All right, so esoteric lore check.
And
Against my, I think, class DC.
against
That is a fail.
for its level.
Oh, standard DC for the level of the character, of the level of the creature.
Yep. Let's see here. Where is... I know I had the thing for DCs. Here we go. Alright, yep, that is a fail. So,
Okay.
failing to recall its weakness from the creature, you instead attempt to exploit more... You can exploit only the creature's personal antithesis. You're unarmed, and weapon strikes against the creature also become magical if they weren't already.
All right. Then the personal antithesis. I think I get a... I'll pull out... I'm going to just tell him I once heard that your aunt's nieces, or your aunt's nephew's uncle's son told me that you were afraid of cats, and he's going to pull out a little, like a cat's paw charm. And that'll give him, I believe it's +2. I have to find, I'm not sure where I find that under here.
Let's see here.
Yeah, it doesn't explain how the personal antithesis
Yeah, because you're
stuff works.
using an implement, right?
Yeah.
Alright, so when you go to roll damage, you deal 2 additional damage per weapon
Oh, okay.
damage die.
Okay. Then I'm going to. I guess we haven't gotten any weapons or anything out.
Probably no. The only one
No,
who
because I
probably
would start
would,
talking.
yeah, the only one who might is William.
Okay. Then I'm going to draw my pistol, and it's already loaded, and I'm going to fire at the main guy,
All right.
first guy in front of us.
Yep.
I thought I was loaded.
Oh, because you have to have a macro.
Oh, I may have turned the macro off.
Let's see here.
Well, no, it's something you got to put on your hotbar.
I know the load. Yeah, I know the one. Well, so I would have carried it loaded though.
Yes, you would have. Yep, you would have.
So I don't want to lose my action to that.
Yeah, no worries. You're good.
Is all. Okay, great. Oh. How do I target anybody?
If you hover over them and press T, it'll target.
Okay. I still bring up an aura thing wherever I move my cursor.
Oh, alright, so on the left side.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah.
Found it. Okay. Am I...
There you go.
There we
you
go.
Got him.
Perfect. And did it automatically...
So 15
well, I'm targeted now.
Yep. So now you can click on damage because the 15 will hit.
Perfect.
And you have implements empowerment toggled, so it should work.
Okay. Where do I roll damage? Oh, there we go.
Yeah, there we go.
Damage. Got it.
As up point blank, you just unleash a shot right into him.
All right, and then that'll be my turn.
All right. And then if on the encounter tracker, if you could hit end turn.
Okay, my pop-outs aren't working very well.
Okay. If you right-click where it has the swords crossed, it'll pop it out to where it's in the window.
Yeah, I had done that, and I had it as a pop-out. There we go. Now it's reloaded.
Ah.
It was still sitting on the apathetic dockhand's turn.
Oh, interesting. All right, William.
Sorry about that. Are you giving me the option to have drawn my sword and they didn't comply, or do I need to
Yeah, because when you stepped out and intimidated them.
Sweet. In that case, just target this guy, and be like, "I warned you," and then cast needle darts.
Okay. All right. Select your target and roll that attack.
I'm gonna hero point that.
Okay. You guys do have to, so. Oh my goodness.
Oh, we have 2. I have 0 now. Can I give myself 1?
Oh yeah, you guys should all have. Yeah.
Okay. And then I choose my critical hit.
I'm like, of course it's a critical hit.
I think it's triple damage, and I drop my weapon, right?
I am seeing.
Oh no, funny bone.
Funny bone. Yep.
It's a spell.
Yep. Target laughs uncontrollably until the end of its next turn. While laughing, they had slowed 1 and cannot use reactions. Oh boy.
Oh, Willie.
So let's see. And then I guess I'm just going to stride. I'm going to raise my shield.
Okay.
Oh, where is?
Oh, that's right. I forgot. We were doing, if you roll a nat 20, you also get a hero point.
Oh, I earned my hero point back.
So, Ko, you also have one from nat 20. And Nathan, you didn't know it, but you rolled a nat 20 very first roll.
Wow.
Oh, cool.
I didn't see raise shield, but I know I have shield block.
Okay, so you're pulling up that action. Was that... Okay, needle darts is too. Okay, perfect. I'm going to go ahead and have you end your turn while you get your shield raised.
My bad. Yeah.
Alright. This one's just laughing as he rubs his elbow. Um,
Get him, Willie.
oh, that stung. Alright, they are going to charge after William, and with their only remaining action, they are going to go ahead and attempt to grapple you.
Well, hey, no, come back here. Come play with me.
Uh, oh, I wish they had grab and such easily accessible. That is against your. Oh no. As they just paw at you, trying to grab a hold of you. Obviously, they've had too much inebriation today. But it is your turn, Azan.
Okay. Well, these are pretty simple. I hope. Goal right now is to double stride over to one that approached William, which I think I can get to. Why is it 45 feet?
Your speed is 25. It shows.
25 and 25.
It makes 50, so yeah. So 2 actions to get there. Oh, it's thrown a fit because of this corner right here. So to split a movement up, if you hold control and drag and click, it'll split your movement up into segments. And then when you're at the location you want to move to, you press the spacebar.
So, and I'm gonna target him.
Alright. So that makes them... That puts them off guard. And going to grapple. Alright. If I can get your athletics. And, yep. Very good. Oof.
Wow. Hero point.
Too much. Yeah, I had too much.
You can roll a hero point to get rid of that.
To roll a hero point, you can just right click on the D20 roll area, and then it'll pop up with a little screen, and you'll find reroll using hero point in there.
Sorry, where? Area?
So in the chat log, where you have the D20 plus 7, if you right click in there, it'll pop up with a little screen in the chat log, and you'll be able to select reroll using hero point. There you go.
See, thanks.
That's what I'm talking about.
And there is a success. So they are now grappled.
I'm gonna wordlessly just like roll stride over and grab this guy.
Okay.
But I'm out of actions.
Yep. So if you'll end your turn, that'll bring us over to Nathan.
So I'm a little thrown off by how quickly things escalated from hey, we're having a conversation to like gunfire and spells being thrown. So just caught a little off guard.
Just a little chat in the park at night.
Are like you mentioned that the park was empty when we first came in here.
Correct.
Does it look like our whatever's happening has attracted any attention?
It does not look to be that way at this moment.
Okay, well, I guess the easiest thing to do is like just get them down before the guards come.
Yeah. Alright, those walls are going to be a bugger. I am getting rid of them. Nah, you guys are doing good with them.
So Nathan will like get up to this last guy over here and conjure a little fireball in his hand and throw it at him, like he's crying out, I'm sorry." Like I was hoping things wouldn't go this way.
Alright, and I'm going to make it so everyone can see that. Go ahead and roll that attack roll if you would, please. As that'll strike them. It looks like you have all of your rolls set to blind. So underneath where it has your attack roll, if you'll change it from a blind roll to a public roll with that drop down menu.
Okay, yeah.
There we go. Alright, go ahead and roll damage if you would, please. As they start to burn a little bit.
Just surrender, please. Just surrender.
This one is actually going to make a dash for it. And they're going to start to run away. They're going to run as fast as they can. And it's going to take them off screen.
Well, that's fine. Okay.
There we go. That's what I wanted. Alright, that'll bring us back to the top. Here we go. This one is Confused. Ooh, Confused has some fun things about it.
Well,
Oh boy.
Oh.
Alright, effects, Confused. Each time you take damage from an attack or spell. Oh. Alright, so he got attacked from Mancini after he became confused. So that means he does a flat check. Oh, he is not confused. Alright. Well, he's really pissed about getting shot.
Who's pissed about getting shot?
The one right in front of you.
Well, I'm gonna go ahead and try to grab.
Well, it's his turn.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He is going to go ahead and throw another punch at Mancini.
Punch a Mancini for? I got this big giant Hulk over a rock.
Yeah, and he's too short. He's done with this crap. He's going to attack the big guy. See if he can at least land a strike. As he's just flailing his arms about. Unable
so
to make
cute.
contact with anybody.
Here, give me a hug, man. I think I just rolled athletics, right? grapple?
Yeah, and if you actually go through with the grapple action off of your action section, yeah, under skills, skill actions, it'll actually apply the grapple stuff and everything. Oh, jeez. Yep, that'll work.
Oh, by targeting right now?
Yeah, it didn't. Oh well. Where's grapple? There we go. Now he's grappled.
I can't do non-lethal damage with my impulses.
That sucks.
Not till later. So, grapple. You know what? I'm gonna point over here. Well, actually, let me see what the range on that is. 30 feet. Okay. How far away are you? Does that say?
35. Oh, 25. And
Okay,
he's 30.
right there.
So.
I'm going to cast Timber Signal for 2 actions. And that's going to do a protector tree. So a little tree grows up right there, right next to the 3 of them. And if one of my allies is adjacent to it, will take damage. If the tree will take it for him.
Interesting.
I'm imagining a tiny wandering willow that just like reaches out and gets struck down.
A willow would make a lot of sense, and it probably like wraps its limbs around whoever's trying to swing at you.
I am going to go ahead and just put a little template down. Oh, come on. There we go. We'll go that route. That way we know that there's something there.
Cool. And that's my turn.
Alright. If you'll end your turn, to hand it over to the Great Mancini.
Yeah.
All right. Can I? Oh, I finally found the rules. I can't find it in Foundry anywhere, so I had to pull it up on Archives of Nethys. But the personal antithesis that I can exploit: improvise a custom weakness on a creature by forcefully presenting and empowering a piece of esoterica. Causes the target creature and only the target creature to gain a weakness against my unarmed and weapon strikes equal to 2 plus half of my level.
Okay, so 2.
So weakness 2 to whatever I do.
Alright, good to know.
Now, can I try? No, that's fine. I am going to reload pistol, and I am going to fire at the first one right in front of me again. Yes,
Okay.
targeted.
Oh, there's some hope.
Holy dice rolls.
Hey.
Alright. I'm surprised the critical... Oh, because it's not a natural 20. That's why. Never mind. Alright, go ahead and roll that critical damage.
Was that a critical?
Yep. It does say on there, critical hit in bright green.
Gotcha. Oh, mine doesn't say critical hit.
Oh, it does.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go. There we go. I see it now.
Yeah, right next to results, underneath ranged strike with your dueling pistol. Ouch! As you
Excellent.
just get him right in the throat, blasting it out.
Ah, shit, I'm covered in blood. What'd you do that for?
Sorry about that, Ko. And then I am going to reload for my 3rd action, and that's my turn.
Alright.
I just want to talk to people, he said. God damn it.
Well, I said I wanted to start talking to people. I did start talking.
And I like to think our last guy should be pretty talkative right now.
So yeah, I just want to
I mean, the other guy didn't get his fucking head blown off.
if you don't want to end up like your friend, I suggest throwing down your weapon and complying. As I said before, it's not an option.
Yeah, friend. Sometimes the desert just comes up and bites you on the ass.
Um, and does that suffice to intimidate?
Oh heck yes, it does.
Okay. Is there a modifier I should add to it?
Um, I'm
Or
gonna
I'll
get.
just let you decide.
Yeah. I was gonna say on this one, because of his friend's throat being blasted out, there would be a circumstance bonus of 2, so 15. What do you want me to throw down? I've got my fists.
Tell him to call his
Prostrate
other guy
yourself.
back.
Kneel with your arms and head on the dirt.
I
You will
can't.
be entering
This guy's
a-
holding me.
Oh.
You really didn't think this one through.
Uh, in that case, so tell me where your friend went.
While they're doing that, I'm assuming we're out of combat.
At this point, I would say so.
Can I use channel elements to cover his feet and rock so he can't run off?
Ooh, that works for me.
Can you also really quickly dispose of this guy after we loot him and
Yeah, I can take a real quick shell of gray,
like earth bend him into the garden bed or some shit?
basically.
Before we do that, can we make sure that he's actually dead? If he's alive, maybe we can administer some first aid.
He doesn't have a throat.
How good is the
Capital
heal
D
spell?
dead.
If you would like to check his vitals, feel free, my friend. I'm gonna start digging though.
I don't sure. I don't know anything about medicine. Is he actually dead?
Yeah, his throat's blown out. There's no chance.
Uh,
Oh, got really messy actually.
Man, seen you guys trick me again, y'all.
Sorry about that, everybody.
It is okay. They were warned.
That's not how it usually goes. But yeah, you're right. They were warned. We tried to talk first.
so I feel like there's a conversation that we need to have later about proper use of force and what is considered overkill, especially if we're going to be operating in polite society.
I'm pretty sure this is illegal right here.
It's like highly illegal. We need to get out of here right now.
We need to make sure that they have no body first.
Still don't see anyone. It's just us, right?
Yep.
The 6 of us.
Though you guys have made some loud noise.
I say we hide the body, have the guy lead us to the warehouse, and walk and talk away from the scene of the crime.
Sensible. I agree.
Sounds like a plan. We are
I
going to
don't
have to
feel-
find one more guy, though. Like, they probably know we're coming now.
I also have a feeling they're going to try to find us.
Fair point.
I will admit, I don't feel great that we're hiding bodies. Or some, I suppose. So I would just like to meet upon this guy as we get him up to walking stage.
You're really choppy there, Mike. Is it just me, or is it for everybody?
Yeah, it is.
Okay. Mike, do you want to try that again?
How's this?
That sounded stable.
That sounds good.
I'll try to figure that out before.
Oh, no, it dropped you partway through.
Spoke too soon.
Yep.
It'll be a little personal project before 2 more weeks pass.
Right.
The short version is I just want to keep my grip on this guy as we presumably get him up to a walking position.
Okay. So Ko was going to basically cement his feet into place with his base kineticus.
Just for me too.
Well, isn't co-occupied hiding a body?
True.
It takes like a second to just dig out some earth and toss it in. I can even use some wood powers to make some flowers grow over it too.
Genius.
Oh my goodness.
That's really nice. I mean, it's a horrible situation, but at least something nice.
I mean, guys, there's some flowers, right? Somebody loved them.
Oh, I want to ask that. Do you have family?
That was my brother.
But no wife, children,
Yes.
widow to support?
No.
Y'all ain't slavers, are you?
Yeah, we still want to know what happened to those girls.
They came back with us for a good time.
And then?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
You didn't answer my question.
You guys asked too many.
I mean, we could do it the other way, and I'm just going to, like, gesture with my pistol at the blood spatter on the ground.
He's really good at that.
Sure, make more noise. I'm sure the guards will show up soon enough.
Ain't no bodies around. Don't matter. They'll do it.
Roll intimidation on that one.
Okay.
There's still plenty enough evidence. There's that blood. Got me held up.
Okay, can I ready a needle dart, hold open his trousers, and aim it there, and tell him that you need to start being more cooperative. You remember that pain?
Oh, we're getting a piercing. Oh, damn.
Okay.
Mancini's going to stop him and just go, whoa, 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 whoa. There's no need for that now.
Yep, that's a bit
After all,
extreme.
He's gonna tell us where the girls are, right? Aren't you? And I'm just gonna like pat him on the cheek a little bit.
I don't know where they are.
But you know somebody who does.
All I know is we
You
brought
did
them
say
back
they
to the
came
warehouse.
back with you. Great. Well then let's go see the warehouse.
He looks down at his feet.
What
You are
else
gonna
is in
show us the warehouse.
Well, I can't move because you guys
No. I know my people. What else is in that warehouse, buddy?
There's goods. Alright, that's what I haul.
I don't care for any goods.
We're asked to also bring in some companions from time to time.
We're talking. Did you guys want me to let them up?
We brought in the girls, alright? We wanted to have fun with them, but the boss won't let us.
Let him up so he can lead us to this warehouse.
All right.
What is your boss's name?
I got a feeling we're going to be skipping dinner.
gosh, what did I put the name boss's name as? We just call her Chansey.
Hey man, you hungry? Here, have one of these. Yeah, you're right nice and good. I have a growing apple in his hand.
What the heck? You're weird. And he'll just hold on to it and stuff it into his pocket.
Do we need him?
What you talking about?
Well, you guys were
He
going
could
to
get
have
us
him
into the
be a guide.
warehouse.
Yeah.
He could get us in, couldn't he?
He can possibly get you in.
You might also get us arrested, which is probably what I'd do if I was an issue.
I'm concerned about the optics. We show up to the warehouse, he's like a little roughed up. I don't think we are a slightly different looking crew from the owner's daughters.
Well, we have it on good authority that he might be part of a group that kidnapped a couple of young girls from the neighborhood. And if anything, I would say that we're a posse.
I think
Right,
the
but
posse
if
is
you
gonna
want
leave
to jerk off territory, it don't matter much.
If we can put rocks over his mouth so he can't speak, we are just returning a drunk worker to the place of business, if need be.
I suppose we could just be walking our drunk buddy home.
I don't know. This sounds like a bad idea.
It
I'll
depends
do
on
it.
how the warehouse looks.
How about we just let him go do his thing with the understanding that we can shoot his throat too, if necessary. We go off and have our dinner and talk this over.
Our dinner?
Yeah, you should
I
go
got
back
a towel
to
waiting
the
for
open
you.
tree.
There are girls that are risking losing their mother forever.
Sounds like that's already happened, Brent.
By the way he's speaking, the goods could be people, and the people could be at warehouse. If nothing else, we find their transportation network. They might have a ledger. We must help. A mother to me.
I
No,
also
go
feel
eat your
like
dinner. She makes good food there, that dwarven wench.
okay. So bullet point A, I don't like. Feel like if we delay, there might be people that aren't the owner's daughters that might be beyond our reach, like the next day. Bullet point B, I would like to render this person unconscious but not dead.
Okay, that's definitely doable.
Yeah, I should have said that before I fired at their throat.
So I don't think his presence will be very helpful to us when we arrive. So I'd just like to punch him out of us.
We like knock him out, leave him here.
Yes.
Sounds good to me. You can put him on a tree there. I can have the tree give him a hug. That's kind of hard to get out of it for a little bit.
That's a good idea. Probably still punch him out unconscious in the tree embrace, if that's all right.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know who's good at punching. That ain't me.
I like punching.
Yeah. Azan's pretty good about that stuff, so. Interesting.
By the way, since the tree wasn't used, it's now just a permanent tree that's in that area.
You can just make trees.
Yep. It's not sentient, not magical, not nothing anymore, but
That's really cool.
agree.
You grew a
Where
tree
did you make it, by
in
the
the
way?
middle of the freaking pathway.
Yeah, right here at the square.
Well, that's that one.
It's like in memorial of
Yeah, it's just a cute little
Doug
tree.
Steve.
Okay, so we need to roll something for Operation This Guy on a Tree, or you just get.
So what are you doing with him in a tree? You just tying him to one, or putting him up in one?
We're gonna make a tree, give him a hug. I'm gonna shape it.
Okay, well he's unconscious, so this will be pretty easy.
Yeah, just so that
Jordan.
it's much harder for him to get away in the morning when he wakes up.
Okay.
He can make arrangements for his brother.
All right. With that, he is going to be
Arrangements.
tied up to the tree. Probably the tree in the walkway, I assume.
No, that's a baby tree. I don't want the baby tree to get hurt. We'll
Okay.
use this tree right over here.
Okay.
I do want to go back over here though, and turn this earth bit so that it's not so bloody.
Okay. Oh, interesting. Yep. With that, you're able to clear the blood away, and apparently it only does it on my screen, not on your guys' screen. So that's kind of annoying, but yep, blood is gone. With that, where are you guys heading?
Back to the inn,
We
right?
we know how to get to the warehouse area on our own.
Yeah, I thought we were going to have him lead us to the warehouse we were going to.
I'm so confused. I swear y'all said we're gonna knock him up, tie him up.
Well, he's knocked out and tied up now. You guys do have a general idea of where the warehouse district is, but there are a number of warehouses. So
Does he have anything in his pockets?
You think their guy would have went straight there or home?
tough to tell. You might be able to track him and find out that way.
Let me try tracking him.
Select.
Anybody want to help me with that?
I will look at the track himself.
Two.
I'll make the attempt.
I don't know if I'm supposed to add something to it or not, but
Alright, it looks like most of you guys are trying to track him, whereas the Great Mancini is trying to cover up your tracks. Very nice. So if I can get, yep, tracking checks. Anyone tracking him must succeed at a survival check against your survival DC. Very good. And then Nathan is going to be hustling. Very nice.
Yeah, I'm not doing anything in particular. I just didn't see an option for I'm coming to.
Oh, okay. In that case, you can just leave it blank and close it. Usually.
Oh, okay.
Alright. With people looking at the tracks, it's pretty easy initially to follow them as you follow this dirt path that acts as a walkway. But once you get into busier areas that have been trampled up pretty well, it gets a little more difficult. Thankfully, Azan, you're able to find just faint signs of a drunkard having passed by, um, sounding very similar to what uh, you're trying to follow. And as you follow this individual, you get into the warehouse district. At this point, time has advanced a little bit, so come here, world clock. Let me add some time on here. Make it a little bit darker. And let's go with... Let me check this real quick. We'll go with this one. As you approach the warehouse district, you find that it is not too active. You do see some lights from some of the warehouses, most of which are two-story, though occasionally you'll see one that's a one-story. And out near, facing the waterfronts, most of them you see are kind of fenced off. So it seems that entrance to most of the warehouses and their docks, their piers, seem to be limited to access through the warehouse itself. As you guys enter into this area, I'm going to ask that everybody roll stealth, assuming you don't want to be caught.
I do not want to.
It's been more than 10 minutes, right?
Yes, it has been. It's been an hour or so.
Oh, shit. I should have rolled that.
And you guys are welcome to use hero points. This one is kind of open. You guys are all kind of working together. I'm just gonna I'm gonna make everybody's public. That way it's fair. So.
My fault.
Nah.
Yeah, that was my bad. I was seeing if it even worked this time.
No worries. Okay. Okay. As you guys move about, you hear some discussion as you hear a patrol of two individuals walking around the perimeter as you quickly tuck away behind some barrels, watch them pass. They are discussing something. If anyone is listening closely enough, if I can get blind perception checks. So if you hold control or click the crossed out eye.
Interesting.
Baines.
Some things roll.
Baines, would you go ahead and add a hero point?
Can't hear him, but he's cheering.
Woohoo! Weighted dice mod.
Most of you are doing your best to stay quiet, focusing on that. As William, you listen in.
If I failed, I want to say I ripped ass.
Okay. William, as you're listening in, you catch that you hear that At Warehouse 4, they're always working, no matter what day, and it's always day and night, 24/7, just constantly working. Their boss over there, Chansey, seems to just be driving them non-stop.
So once they pass all this route, we mostly find warehouse 4.
As you hear a loud fart.
Sorry about that. The beans.
Jim, was that you?
Yeah.
As the two guards stop. Nah, probably none. And then they keep going on.
Woo! All right, let's find warehouse 4. Do they have big numbers on them? Are they sequential or?
There are no numbers on them. Um, so
Let's
it's
go with the fourth
possible that
one.
they're just, yeah.
Yeah, let's go to the 4th one and then look for the activity.
As you slink forward in the shadows, keeping as quiet as possible, controlling your gas, you get to the 4th warehouse, and you notice outside near the water, there's some light out front, almost as if there's a uh, fire lit somewhere. And then as you look up, you notice that upstairs on the south facing wall, there are multiple windows that have light shining through. The one on the west side of the building itself, though, is dark.
Should we try and go in through the window?
It is a second story window, I will say. All the windows are.
Which direction are we approaching?
You are coming from the west.
Are there any insignias on the walls or signs?
There are. You know what? Go ahead and make an invest. Is it investigation, or is it just perception?
I could be seek.
Oh, seek would be a perception. I'm trying to figure out. Yeah, it is. It's all perception. That's right. As you look at it, it seems like there have been multiple different types of markings on this warehouse, almost like it's been transferred through different owners and companies several times. It makes it hard to make out necessarily who is the current owner or what their insignia might be.
We're approaching from the west. Ascertain.
Yes.
The
Yep.
lights, it implies there are people inside doing things. Work late hours, apparently. Any sentries that we should be concerned about on the north or south?
Um, on the south, there were the two guards that were patrolling. They've walked past you guys, and they were heading west. So you probably have some time before they come back.
What?
Let's go check it out.
You want
Yeah,
to
let's
take
go
a peek through
see.
the window first?
Certainly.
Yeah, can we see anything inside? The
Uh,
first floor?
The first floor does not have any windows.
Can anybody climb and like take a look?
There is a tree on the south side that is of good height. You might be able to look in through the window there.
I'll go talk to that tree and see if I can give me a helping hand.
I'm sorry, you're gonna go talk to the tree?
Well, not talk to it, but just coax it into, a different shape.
I
Make it
somehow still
easier
have
to
more
get animal.
questions.
Okay, well, he's doing that. I guess I'd like to swing around to the north, because the guards are coming our way eventually. If there's any. A first floor entrance, I guess is what I'm looking for.
Okay.
People
Well,
can't
I
jump
would.
that high.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as you approach from the west, you do see a set of double doors.
I will mentally try them to see if they're locked.
As you reach out and give them a little bit of contact, you notice that they are either very stiff or they are locked.
Hmm. Okay. Do reasonably maybe try and pop these open before the guards reach us?
Yeah, because the guards were heading west, and they passed you guys as you guys were heading east. So, you guys have some time.
Oh, I see. Okay, sure. I would like to try and unlock this.
Okay, go ahead and roll me a thievery. Ko, what were you doing with this tree?
Basically, I want to use base kinesis to generate some lower level branches to help us climb on up.
Okay. Go ahead and roll an athletics as you begin to climb, because I do not believe you have an climbing speed.
Have a what? Sorry, there's some loud sound. I can't tell what you said.
Yeah. I believe you don't have a climbing speed, so if I can get an athletics check for your climb.
Cool. Can I add a modifier for adding those extra branches to help me out?
It has adjusted the DC accordingly.
Cool. Athletics, right? You're gonna say acrobatics, right?
Correct. Oh, that's
Okay.
a terrible roll. You're gonna fall to your
Is
death.
it? I can't see it.
It's, it's a public roll. It's a 23.
Yeah, but I got that thing where I can't see the bottom of the.
Oh, that's right. So you're able to climb up. As you get up there, you are able to see two individuals walk into this large office. You see a goblin and a kobold.
Oh,
But the rest of your view is obstructed by a bookcase right next to the window.
can I put my ear on the window and try to listen?
Go for a perception check if you would. Um, the little bit that you can catch as they start talking loudly as they cross the room. That idiot that brought the girls in was that, and then you kind of lose them.
Yeah. In that case, I will crawl on back down.
Alright.
Tell them, yep, girls were here.
I
Well,
assume that
now we
this,
must go in. Sorry.
should I assume that this door is still very locked for me?
Yeah, that door is still locked.
Right.
Did you want me to break it down?
Well, I feel like right now we could try to break it down, or we could try to climb up to the window while avoiding the patrols.
Well, there's some people up there.
We would have to break the glass, or we could break the door. Either way, we would be making noise.
You know what would be unfortunate is if we just stirred up a ruckus over some girls decide they wanted to go find their own way. Saying.
Huh. Interesting.
I have faith in the mother. He knows her daughter very well. Did you see the look of terror?
What if we just knocked?
I think that'll go quite well.
It's a kobold and a goblin. How tough could they be?
What the heck?
I believe it is illegal for us to be here.
Yep.
Alright, I don't know what's going on with this scene right now. I'll kick you guys back to the landing page so I can fix the warehouse scene.
So just so you know, Sean, we couldn't really see anything that was worth the damn stove.
Yeah. Well, it's interesting because it's showing me that there are multiple copies of your tokens, but your tokens are not on that scene at all.
Yeah, I saw
Okay.
3 of me on the little
Yeah, I
side
saw
map thing.
Yeah.
one of me, but I was like sideways or something. I also just want to say I'm extremely excited for after game because we bought a purple mattress for the first night sleeping in it.
Nice.
I know this is a very old person thing to say, but
Oh, new mattresses are always awesome.
Yeah, call me old Ben because that sounds great.
I'm gaming from it on my laptop right now. I'm sorry, what was your question? I cut you.
Alright, let's try. Oh, jeez. You know what? Let's try this. This isn't working right. I'm gonna. Let's try. This is not good. Let's go back.
So while we're here, does anyone have any strong feelings towards door, window, or go back and get dinner?
I'm definitely down to get some dinner.
I mean,
But
after this, but like now that we know there's people, like I think we gotta take some action.
I say window because then we just get right into the people that we're talking about what we need to know. So we'd start out there.
I'm
That
good
would
with window,
probably
but we
work
have to. We should go for the west window where it's dark.
Yeah, the window problem has the same problem on the opposite side, but without a tree or without any way to get down. Like you're gonna be on a second story going straight down.
All right.
Got rope. Throw a grapple, break the window, and then climb up it.
What if we made a diversion and made them come outside?
We could start a fire on this side and then go around the other side.
Like a great plan.
All right. And it is dark
Everybody's
out.
token looks like it's made of static.
Right. Yeah, it is dark out, so that would explain that. Oh, let me actually do this real quick. Let me reset the fog of war because you guys want to have seen any of that other stuff.
Anybody got a light?
Do we want to give away our position? Like,
I can't see nothing, so you know.
Yeah, I can't see anything either.
they got light inside.
Doesn't do as much good if we can't see where we're going, buddy.
Just follow the sound of my voice.
And the
Just hold my hand. We'll do a chain. We'll all just hold hands.
Yeah, so
whoever can see.
double doors right there in front of you, Azan.
Yeah, can anybody see?
Nobody can see.
No, I have a low light, but that's it.
Yeah. I think that's the most people have, if they have that.
I mean, if none of us can see, I'm gonna light a torch.
I could cast a light cantrip if you want. That way I could extinguish it at will.
Yeah, let's just light it up then. I guess if nobody, I thought we had a couple dark vision.
So I make my katana glow.
Okay.
And I have it out.
All right. Anybody
Lightsaber.
else have weaponry out and at the ready?
Yeah, I'm gonna draw my pistol.
Why does it look like it's about to get pussy?
If the park was anything to go by, I think we're the ones that are making messy though.
Slavers are generally hostile to people who attempt to disrupt their operation.
I mean, not exactly. With the law abiding, usually you can talk to them.
Is Ka Maluhia, is slavery legal in Ka Maluhia?
I don't think it is.
It's not encouraged, but it's not illegal.
Ooh.
We're also technically in third cross territory, so.
No, this is a free city.
No, I know, but it's like a diplomatic sort of thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I see what you mean. Yeah.
Consent trumps law. If we talk to the girls, they want to be sold into slavery, we'll allow it. But if they don't, then they won't.
That's true. Yeah, even if slavery was legal, that's only for slaves that were legally acquired. These people were kidnapped, right?
We don't know that just yet. I was gonna suggest we have the halfling just give a knock on the door and talk to some folks. If it gets stupid, punch some more people.
Well, that's what I said, and nobody wanted to do that. Just knock on the
seem
door.
to feel pretty strongly that daughters wouldn't just leave a note, I guess.
Okay, well, let's just go back around and we can knock on the door then. We don't have to break in and.
Yeah, let's not make it complicated. I think that's a good idea.
I am going to
We
say.
do have a face.
I'm going to pull you two over here just so I can show. Here is that tree that you climbed.
I still can't see the tree, but that's all right.
Oh, you can't see the light? Oh, well, I'll just move you guys closer.
Oh, there's the tree.
Yeah, that tree. Now to move you back with the rest of the group. So, what's the plan?
So we're gonna let Mancini do this, or what? Or you can bust down the door?
Yeah, what do you guys think?
I'm down to let Mancini work his magic.
All right.
Certainly.
Mancini's gonna walk right up to the door and just knock and go, "Hello."
Oh yeah, we could pretend to tell them that we work for the city and that we're supposed to be here. It's a surprise
I
inspection.
won't do any
Question
politics,
mark?
and I'm not.
It's their annual warehouse inspection.
I don't
Oh,
tell
did we get a name for the brothers? That
Me
we
either. I'm gonna back off and let them.
Nope, you did not pick up a name.
didn't get any information, eh?
Not name related.
Okay. All right, yeah. I knock on the door then.
As someone on the other side finally shows up. Password.
Cheese.
Queso?
Queso?
Uh,
Fromage? Look, we just joined up. We don't know the password yet. Nobody gave us the password.
roll a
We
persuasion.
got separated from the group in a park. Persuasion?
Yeah.
Right.
Tell them about their crazy
Diplomacy?
Oh yeah, diplomacy. Sorry, I'm still used to 5e.
I think there's a deception skill.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, deception or diplomacy, whichever you like.
Yeah, it's a diplomatic conversation, isn't it?
It is for now. Oh, I guess I will have not pulled out my gun
You would have kept it
because I'm
concealed.
just talking to him. Yeah.
I'll just be casting light from the hilt of my sword then.
Okay. Yeah, and the door hasn't opened. There's been no sounds of it unlocking or anything.
Well, it seems knocking didn't work.
Well, you should have shown up on time. Find a way to be resourceful if you're truly supposed to be working.
I mean, there were those guys that tried to
You ever work a job where they tell you that you need to go out and you need to go buy checkered spray paint, or you need to go pick up a glass magnet, and then you come back and you say, "Oh, I couldn't find a boss." And everybody laughs. I think they pulled one of those on us. They gave us a wild goose chase. They were gonna all make fun of us when we got back, I think.
What do you think this is?
Oh, ha ha ha!
Don't
I
try
see,
the
I
front
see.
door again.
Right. The preferred way in is around the back, right?
Okay.
No response.
All right. I guess we try and find another way in.
I say we break the window now. Or the door, and we can go beat that guy up.
The window.
Yeah.
How high up was it?
Second story, so about 15 feet.
Yeah, I'm currently playing window. I'm up there, a wall or a tree.
Your guys' choice.
Nathan Mancini.
I have no athletics and I can't climb anything.
Just knock this door down if you really want to.
I will remind you, you've only checked
So.
2 of the 4 sides.
The other sides had guards, though, didn't they? The north side.
The south side had the patrol guards, but they walked past you guys, and who knows how long it'll be until they return.
Okay, yeah, let's try the tree.
We could circle around to the other doors if we only tried 2.
It sounds like there must be a back door.
And these guys aren't too bright.
Where we going?
The door Mancini was knocking at, that was like a normal door, right?
Yeah, it was a normal double door.
Oh, it was a double door.
Yep.
Warehouses usually have bigger doors, right?
For where they have cargo going in and out, yeah.
Yeah, so there should be a cargo door somewhere. Maybe we can find one on the other side.
Okay, let's go.
Okay. Traversing about. So you're on the west side right now. That's that. Okay. The tree is on the south side. You can walk all the way around to the east side. It would also be quite easy for you guys to take a look at the north side.
Well, I think we should, if this door is on the front door is on the east, then let's go to the west side. Or the west is on, front door is on the west, let's go to the east side.
And the reason why we were having issues with tokens being placed on the map is because I tried rotating the map so it aligned correctly with directions. Yeah, that did not go well.
I still see a bunch of copies of myself.
Yeah, my thing says there's like 5 copies of each of you.
Yeah, I got 4 or 5.
Well, we need a light. I can't go no further without a light.
Yeah, I can't see anything.
Aha, there's some light.
Does somebody have the light?
As Azan is getting left in the dark. Here, let's do this. How about you guys all just line up in one stack, and I'll move you all so you all have light, and you can see everything all together. Oh, you're right. That's too convenient.
That sounds like a plan.
I'm down for it.
Alright, everyone stack up with William, and then I'll just move all of you guys so you can all see everything together.
There's no the other front door.
Or don't stack up on William.
You mean like on token?
Yep, on token. Yep.
Oh.
Token on top of token. And then I'll just move you guys. Just be...
Having an odd, like drag and drop my toe.
I'm literally like carrying all of you.
I'm sitting on your face.
Not without buying the dinner.
Alright, as you
Alright,
get...
I thought I was the charismatic one here.
Where do you think the pizza came from?
As you get to the east side, you notice another second story window. But as you move along, you notice that there is no door on this side of the building.
We search around for like maybe a hidden one.
Yeah,
Or
go
like a
ahead.
basement door.
Go ahead and roll perceptions, if you would. As you get towards the north end, you notice there is another tree.
Come on.
Okay. As you look about, Mancini, you notice that the tree, it seems that is a fence there that seems to be pushed and broken by the growth of this tree. But as the rest of you guys all look around, you don't notice anything else that looks like some sort of entrance.
Can I try and go in the fence?
Yeah.
See what there is?
Yeah, as you get over there, let me. Well, I guess I'll just move all of you guys kind of over in that direction. Let me make sure there's. Nope. Let's do this.
Should we be sneaky right now, or what? Or just because it's dark at school?
Well, you can be as sneaky as you like.
Not a bad idea. I think we could assume that we're like stealthing.
Okay. I'm
Well,
just going to
I
Oh, yeah,
maintain
and
the
then-
stealth rolls from earlier.
And as soon as
Okay.
we're inside, we have other light, or hear voices. I'm totally extinguishing my light function. Just throwing it out there.
As you guys get to the fence or the edge of the building, you do notice that there is a light source.
Oh wow!
Come on.
What just happened?
I just pulled everybody to the spot I wanted you to see.
Oh cool.
Oh, what the heck? How?
Oh, there's another one in.
There. Gone. Mancini, I really want you to see this. There we go. As you look around through the fence, you notice that there's a brazier casting a light out with a few workers outside.
I'm gonna step through the fence and kind of. I assume I have to like squeeze through, so I'm gonna step through and kind of dust myself off and be like, "That needs to be easier to get into the hideout," and just like act like I belong and try and walk right past them.
Okay. At this point,
Deception,
yeah,
maybe?
deception for sure.
Are we able to do your expert thing?
Oh,
The
yeah.
fall
So
of expert, yeah.
I have, as part of my regalia, you can, even if I'm not an expert, you can follow the expert
Mm-hmm.
with
Yeah.
me.
So yeah, you guys could totally just follow him in if you would like.
Okay.
And in that case, I want to hero point my deception roll and try and get it better than a 2.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's
And
better.
since you guys are following the expert, you guys get a +1, correct? Because you're regalia.
I believe so. Let me just pull that up.
When they do, the circumstance bonus they gain from following the expert is a +1.
There we go.
You gain a +1 to deception, so yours would have been a 15.
Oh, that's right.
So
Oh, and to my diplomacy as well.
that is true. It would not have helped you earlier. You rolled a natural 1.
Oh, that's fair.
Are we trying to? Do I just roll a flat deception?
Yes, roll deception. You do get a circumstance bonus of a +1. And that goes for everybody. So Williams rolled his. There's Co's.
That's a nice little nifty thing there.
It's not bad, right?
Well, because I'm untrained in it, but because I'm following you, I'm not untrained in it. Like I don't understand how that works, but it's cool.
But because I have my regalia, it makes me seem as though I'm more competent than I actually am, so people just sort of follow me.
All right. As you guys, oh, we lost somebody. We lost.
So
My
so
God.
folks are kind of
So you're
there
able to
is
see the folks down below, so around the brazier, as it looks like they are taking a break, as they're just chatting it up. Um, as one of the goblins there is kind of jeering at the human. Idiot, you couldn't even get here safely. You lost your brothers behind you.
that's not good. We'll look down and then see. I don't think this could go right.
Are you? I'm just gonna say that. Are you talking about the idiot brothers that lost those girls?
As the individual that ran away earlier turns and looks at you. Those are my brothers, you're the ones!
What's he talking about?
Us? No.
With that, he seems to be quite riled and upset. Mancini, if you would like to, you could roll deception for your initiative. Otherwise, everyone, it is perception. Let's go ahead and let's go this one. Man, my clicks are being slow today. There we go. And just missing Nathan. Your initiative. There we go. Alright, as before, please disregard that combat tracker, or combat timer. And with that, we will start with this little guy on the far side of the fire. As he looks out. What? But they know how to get in! So you'll look over, and there's 4 of you that he's not too sure about. 4. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it ended up on William. William, you got a light on you, so I guess you're casting enough light that he's got his attention on you. As he is going to pull up a crossbow, take aim, and launch a bolt. Oop, I didn't target you. 17, I believe, does. Ooh, just does. Unless you decide to use your reaction.
Yeah, can I react? Can I bring up my shield?
Yep, you certainly can. So that'll block that, as they are then going to end up reloading. So that is going to bring us to Nathan.
Does it look like they're like gonna make a stand, or does it look like some are gonna like make a break for it?
Hard to tell at this moment.
I mean, one of them shouted at us. The other two look confused, apparently.
This one, this one seems to recognize you guys from earlier.
Okay. I'm gonna move in a little bit. And then I'm gonna throw down Scatter Scree behind them to make it harder to run away.
Okay.
We're We're just here for the people.
And then for your 10-foot line, if you rotate it, or you can rotate it with your mouse wheel.
Rolling the mouse wheel just zooms in and out.
Oh, so if you click place 10-foot line, it'll pop up with a template for you to place.
No, I have the template selected. It's just what you call it. Rolling the mouse wheel just zooms in and out still.
Oh, okay. Then Control and Shift will make it so you rotate.
It's fine. I
Yeah.
was just gonna put the horizontal anyway.
Okay, perfect.
So just that one guy, but hopefully the
Other two are prevented.
the difficult terrain will obstruct them a little bit.
And even though it doesn't show it, there is more space off to the left, aka north.
Oh, that's the edge of the world.
Yeah. We're playing Flat Worlders version. Alright.
He needs to make this dude back here needs to make a save.
Oh, okay. Reflex save. Failure. It's damage. There we go. Oh,
Heck.
you rocked his
no.
world.
I'm sorry.
Oh,
Dang, first Mancini and then you, Nathan.
I wasn't intending to kill
How did
him.
I get with a pack of murderers?
As a rock just strikes him in the head, knocking him unconscious. Alright, Azan.
okay. We'll try and gather ourselves after that other new splatter, unintended splatter of the evening. But I believe I have enough movement to. Just do it, man. I'll walk up, target this little guy. We're gonna grapple. I'm
Okay.
gonna attempt. Alright, give me.
Yeah, so if you target him and then roll that athletics that's in there, should be good.
Targeted. Or my athletics roll. Just do it.
There we go. 21 will definitely grapple him.
Action. We're going.
Flurry of blows. Alright, who are we striking?
Our grappled friend.
Okay. And it is map, the second version map, because grapple is a attack. Oof. Just missed on the first one.
You can hear points, so no.
Hero points do reset after the session, and this is going to be the last encounter of the night, so.
Okay, so I haven't grabbed, but his fists aren't doing it. It's okay.
Alright, this dock worker. Well, he is going to start by throwing a bottle at Nathan, because Nathan's in range. So we're gonna. So it goes splashing on the ground, breaking. Well, that's the bottle. So he's going to try and strike Azan. But that isn't going to work. So, we're off to the Mancini.
All right. My gun is loaded, so I would like to just draw it.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, right. So draw my pistol, and I would like to do exploit vulnerability.
You're not gonna kill your older brother, are you?
I mean, you never know. Esoteric lore check. Can't remember what's supposed to be private and what's not, so I'm just gonna make everything private.
Of course. That will be a success.
Excellent. I learn its either its highest weakness or one of its highest if it has multiple.
It has no weakness or resistance.
Okay. Then I get to use its personal antithesis, so it gets weakness 2 to whatever I attack with.
Okay.
And then I will if I shoot at him. Can I try and incapacitate him or like take him unconscious?
Let's take a look at dueling pistol real quick. It does have the fatal trait, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Ah, shit. Okay. Yeah, that's true.
I know there's bullets you can get that are non-fatal, but like, yeah.
But I don't have any of those.
I mean, it's a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, here we go.
Alright,
Press
19 will hit, so go ahead and roll that damage.
All right.
Just a flesh wound. Okay.
Just a flesh wound. All right. And that's my turn.
Alright. Bringing us over to William.
Okay, let's see what I can do as far as not killing people goes.
If you're using a melee weapon, you can.
Yeah, if you're melee, it's a lot easier.
Yeah, but I only have a movement speed of 20 feet, so for me to get up there would be 2 actions. So instead, sorry, I've only got one screen. It takes forever to open. I'm just gonna go ahead. Trusty needle darts.
Alright.
Oh yeah, the new spells.
I know, right?
It's my new favorite one. Best cantrip ever.
I actually really like it.
It does look pretty good.
It's it's pretty good. I like it.
Wait, it does 3d4 piercing, and it's a cantrip?
At
Yeah,
level
and
Yeah.
if you use the silver piece to cast it, there's silver ammunition or whatever fucking else.
Yeah, just whatever metal, right?
Yeah, yeah. So if they have a
Jiminy.
weakness that you know about, like, and you tell them, you can use it.
Cold iron,
It's also
silver.
60 feet.
Dang, that's a
Oh,
good one.
this is a great spell.
It's the
Holy
best
crap.
cantrip. It's the best cantrip.
So much for electric arc. Everyone's gonna have needle darts now.
Right?
Well,
Jeez.
they're changing them all. There's a bunch of new ones. So
That's true.
Hey, I've
And
not
then
seen
I'm
that.
also going to raise my shield to finish up my turn.
Alright. That'll bring us over to Ko.
okay. Well, we're gonna have channel elements. the one action. I'm not going to put down my emanation because that's annoying.
Yep, don't blame you. That's why I asked you about the aura, so.
And then since you get a free thingy, you know what? Let's do the other guy. Kill people. We will use our ranged elemental blast guy. As we hit, so he's going to get hit by a rock. 2 points damage there.
All right.
And then I'm going to point over. Oh, wait, how far away is that? Cool. I'm going to do a protection tree right there.
Okay, another tree.
So it's got 10 HP, and it will try to absorb what do you call it? A hit if somebody goes after somebody adjacent to it, like a friendly. It is not a space that is like people can move in and out of it. It's not.
Yeah, it's not occupied.
Yeah, I'm not that cool yet. Oh, I'm sorry. That's my turn.
All right. This little goblin is going to pull out a dagger and is going to attack Azan. There we go. He is going to stab you with a 26. Just barely missing that critical. As he only does 1 point of slashing damage.
So that tree next one's going to take that 1 point instead of Zon.
Okay, that is true. So that would make it 2 points because it would have been a critical against the tree.
Appreciate it.
So, down to 8 on that. And then he's going to try and get out of your grapple. So your athletics is a 7, so that makes it a 17. Ooh. Let's see here. I need to see. Oh, you must. Oh, manipulate. Oh, so he had to check to see if he. Okay, he was able to grab his dagger. Okay. Alright, and now he's going to try and break free. I wish they would say what that is, but I'm going to say it's an athletics. Oh, no, he is still grappled. Alright, cool. Nathan.
Okay. Not good. Does the tree take up a space?
No, you can move through it.
No. So I am imagining this little willow tree like grabbing a dagger and clutching it to its chest as it gets stabbed. All dramatic.
And you faintly hear it cry out, I am Groot.
Yes. I thought about taking the wood armor one instead of the earth armor one so I could do that, but I was nah, it's too much.
I'm gonna cast shield, and I'm gonna move in. So there's room around, like right.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you can
get
stand in there. Yeah.
No, but like I'm not blocking the way if somebody wanted
Correct.
to circle around.
Correct. Yeah, there's more room over here and whatnot.
Okay. Azan, you're grappling the goblin, right? Not the dude.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
I guess I'll try and like punch this guy. I guess I don't have any other way to knock him unconscious. I'm
You don't
just
have like
gonna
a
walk up.
stick?
Only we had a
Oh,
5th edition sleep spell or color spray.
Yeah.
Does can you non-lethal with the quarterstaff?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll try and knock him out with the stick.
Okay. So go ahead and draw your quarterstaff.
Oh, that might be all my actions then, actually.
Let's see. Oh yeah, because of the shield was 1, move was 1, and then draw a weapon is 1. So you
Yeah.
could do the unarmed strike too.
I think the quarterstaff would be better. I'll just hang on to it, so I'll draw it.
All right. All right. And your turn. It'll bring us over to Zahn.
Did you put the shield effects on?
Oh, that's true.
Oh, if somebody decides they want a magic missile or something.
Because that's totally coming.
You never know. Green dragon breath. I'm saying.
All right, Azan.
Punch, man.
Yep.
Double punch. A flurry of blows.
Awesome. Let's do it.
This time, just add.
You know why it doesn't say he's flat-footed or anything?
Interesting. Well, because flat-footed is no longer a thing.
Oh.
Oh?
Nope. It's now off guard.
Oh, well then.
But it is applied.
Okay. Hot damn.
That second attack, though. Woo-wee. So normal damage, deal the same amount of damage to that target's armor, ignoring armor hardness. Okay. So damage is enough to knock them unconscious.
Okay. And this for action number 2. I can try and demoralize our remaining friend.
Very good. Demoralize, I believe. Well, it should
What
be
did you
under
just say, Sean?
demoralize.
No, I thought you said fairy god. Like, what's going on?
Right? What?
I'm hearing things. Never mind. Ignore me.
All right, take a note. Fairy god. Adding that.
It's intimidation, I believe.
I believe so. Yes, intimidation it is. And intimidating it is not. As he'll just look at you. Pick on someone your own size. And that leaves you with 1 action left. As Flurry of Blows was 1, and Demoralize was another 1.
I'll just stride over to the other side.
Alright. Putting him off guard.
And that's it.
Alright. 1, 2. Let's do that. Alright. Not targeting Azan. He is instead targeting Nathan. As he sees what you did with your scatter scree, knocking out the kobold behind him. Well, that wasn't nice. He's gonna...
You got shield and a tree. You're probably gonna be good.
I know. Haha! Whack. A solid thud as the tree takes 2 points of damage as it wraps
Hold
out.
up. He's got a shield. Doesn't he have the kick in?
His shield takes it from a 15 to a 16. Oh,
yeah, but doesn't it?
You can
avoid
use
damage?
the shield block, but if the tree's just gonna eat it, might as well save it. You can only use the shield block like once every 10 minutes or something.
yeah, if he uses his reaction.
Does it expire though at the end of this turn?
It expires, but it does not trigger the cooldown.
Oh, that's right.
So,
Yes.
but because your plant would have blocked the damage already, there is no damage to him. So there's no need for him to roll that. So, tree is down to 6 health. But let's see here. I'm going to roll 2 more d4s to figure out his attacks. Odd even. Next one is against Azan, and then the final one will be against Nathan. Azan, that is a 16 to hit. Oh, wait, it's targeting Nathan.
You're hitting Nathan again.
Yep. Azan, that would have missed you. And then the final one against Nathan is going to be a miss. As he's just wildly striking about at the 3 of you.
Not impressed.
Alright, and with that, Mancini.
So I'm going to load first.
Shaking my head while I look at Mancini.
Doing here. Yeah, I'm just going to fire again at him.
Okay.
There's nothing I can do about it. Real deadly. Oh, shit!
Well,
And it's piercing, so they must succeed or... Oh, gosh.
Well, it's concussive, so it's piercing or bludgeoning, depending on which
Oh.
which one would do more damage.
Normal damage,
Oh.
and they're confused for a minute and stupefied until healed. Or they must succeed a fortitude save or contract filth fever.
the damage that's about to happen is just going to be gross.
Wow.
You can either do normal damage or the double damage with the fortitude save on their part.
I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do the concussion damage.
Okay, normal.
Confused and stupefied too.
Alright. Go ahead.
Normal damage.
Yep.
Well,
Great.
that's not a crit damage.
No, it
Well, no,
doesn't. It does
I use the
normal
crit
damage.
card.
Yeah, so
the
the
critical
crit-
hit back number 37.
Yeah.
But then that would also he'd have the 2 damage weakness as well. Still.
Oh, that is true. Which it already adds, unless the +2
It adds
is
plus
from.
2. The +2 is for my implements empowerment. The 2 weakness that he gets is from the personal
weakness.
antithesis.
Okay.
So I get both of those.
Very nice. All right. So there's that for
And
him.
then reload, and that's my turn.
All right, William.
Heck.
Yeah, and if you hover over this individual, you'll see that he is near death, and that is quite true.
Gentle.
Baines,
Oh, I'm so sorry. I was muted.
no worries. Figured that might be the case.
I'm always eating, so I never. Let's see. If he's near death, I'm just gonna stride up, and then can I hit him with the backside of my katana? So it's
Yep, absolutely. So it'll be a -2 penalty for your attack roll. Because you're doing non-lethal with a lethal weapon.
But is it the Christmas one?
Huh?
Nothing.
Alright. With that, he is unconscious.
cool. Yeah, and that's my turn.
Alright. Well, and that is going to be the encounter. As he drops down, and as you've got some light, you guys are able to see into the warehouse a little bit. You see that there's a carriage, there are shelves, but you also hear plenty of movement inside. So, here in 2 weeks, we will find out more about what is going on. Alright, as for the landing page, our little secret location this week, or this session, was the little knocker to the right of the hourglass.
I clicked that like 20 times.
Really?
Yeah,
I'm sure I clicked that too.
now.
Alright, let's
I
see
was
here.
like, I zoomed in pixel by fucking pixel and click on that shit.
Yeah, I also attempted to click every square inch of the landing screen.
Okay. Go ahead and add 10 experience points. Oh, wait, I could do that real easy. 10. Get rid of that, and award. There you go. You guys got the extra 10. I will troubleshoot that because that's one little feature I like
You're
to
talking
do.
about right here, right?
Yep, that guy.
Yeah, I clicked the hell out of that spot.
Yep. So,